This slideshow is of a ground-mount stationary solar array with net metering. The Mason, New Hampshire Energy Commission planned to have open houses, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we are doing virtual tours instead of alternative energy installations in Mason. We expect to do in-person open houses in the future. The ground-mount array faces south, angled for best year-round sunlight capture. It has 24 panels. Each has 280 watt DC max output for a total of 6.7 kilowatts. The structure needs to be able to withstand weather events and be built to code. The individual solar panels are clamped to the structure. These are monocrystalline solar panels, which appear black and are more light efficient compared to polycrystalline panels, which appear blue, but these are also more expensive. There are numerous manufacturers of solar panels. These are rated for a maximum power output of 8.78 amps at 31.9 volts, which gives a 280 watt DC rating. Each individual panel has a microinverter, which converts the DC voltage from the sun to AC voltage for the house. Microinverters are each cabled to its panel and then cabled together. The inverter control box and monitoring system are mounted to the array. The AC combiner box is solar, photovoltaic, and utility power. The combined microinverters can generate up to 22.5 amps at 240 volts AC. Inside the AC combiner box are separate breakers for PV and for the utility grid. The monitoring system communicates through Wi-Fi to the house and ultimately to the Energy app, which can generate multitudes of different reports. In this case, all metering is outside of the house. This is the solar panel net meter, which is then connected to the utility meter on the opposite side. Utility power comes directly from the pole to this meter before running to the house. Solar energy is connected here. These circuit breakers are in the utility power path to the solar array. The PV system rapid shutdown means that in the event of the grid going down, the microinverters on the solar panels will be automatically shut off. The microinverters will not be turned back on until after 5 minutes of the grid being restored. This prevents backfeeding the grid in a power failure. This report shows 2019 month by month. The peak energy output is 838 kilowatt hours in August, with a minimum of 168 kilowatt hours in December. This report shows performance of each individual panel in full sun. Note that one panel is a tad low. The average is 1.25 kilowatt hour energy produced for the day per panel, 5.22 kilowatt peak power, and 2.92 kilowatt present power. This report shows rainy day performance. Energy production, of course, is greatly reduced. This report shows a recent weekly output for the month of April 2020, showing weekly 5.4 kilowatt peak powers and a weekly energy total of 135 kilowatt hours. In summary, in 2019, this array generated 6,780 kilowatt hours, which offset electrical energy from the grid, and of which 4,670 kilowatt hours was net metered back to the utility grid. Grid usage was 7,090 kilowatt hours, and this is due to solar generation often does not line up with the electricity usage. Highest daily energy output was 39 kilowatt hours. Rainy day is 2 kilowatt hours. A sunny day peak power is 5.2 kilowatts. In this particular home, electricity powers heat pumps, hot water and lighting. Propane powers the stove and furnace.